It is giving Tiffany bone cuff, but for a fraction of the price. As you can see, they are very similar. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are doing a very fun unboxing. I checked off a jewelry piece on my wish list and I cannot wait to share it with you guys. I'll also be doing a jewelry tour of all of the pieces that I wear on an everyday basis. So make sure you stick around to the end of the video for that. And if you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Raisa. I'm 31 years old. I live in Vancouver, BC. I talk a lot about personal finances, my small business, and luxury goods. So if you're into any of that, make sure you're subscribed down below. I'm so excited to share this piece because it is a piece from SPINELLI KILCOLLIN. If you guys didn't know, SPINELLI KILCOLLIN is an LA-based jewelry brand. They have a lot of pieces, but I think that they're very popular for this specific type of style, which is this linked ring situation. So I'll take it out. This is what it looks like. I got myself the solarium ring in the silver with 14 karat gold links, and I bought it specifically to fit on my index as well as my middle finger. So I will be talking all about sizing and pricing as well, but this is just what it looks like on my index finger. As you can see, it's kind of a mixed metal moment because you've got the silver on the rings and then the links are in gold. It also fits my middle finger, which I love, so I can interchange it depending on the look that I'm going for. So in terms of sizing, I went with a size 7. When I buy rings, I usually go with a size 6 for my index and my middle finger, but I decided to size up in this because of the links. I felt like the links would take up some space and that I would need to size up a little bit. There wasn't a ton of information around the sizing for this ring. So when I bought this, I wasn't sure if the sizing would work for me, and I'm so glad that it did. I heard some people say it's true to size. Some people said size 1 up, but I did size 1 up and I'm really glad that I did. So I ended up buying mine at Holt Renfrew. Holt Renfrew has a really good return policy. I think it's 30 days for a full refund, and I knew that if it wasn't gonna fit, I would just return it. Holt has this ring as well as different variations of this ring, so you can get it in all gold mixed with silver and gold like the way that I have it. You could also add diamonds in yours, and obviously the prices just go up and up. I decided to go with this because I wanted to add a bit more silver into my jewelry collection. I will talk more about my everyday jewelry pieces and you'll see that I really gravitate towards gold. I do sometimes want a mixed metal moment, and I think that this really adds to that. I also like the fact that it can kind of like stand on its own. So if I just take off my pinky ring that I wear, I can just wear this and it looks like I've accessorized for the day, if that makes sense. And I can also put it on my middle finger as well, and it looks really nice. It does fit in my ring finger, but it is a little bit too big. It's gonna slide down a little bit there, and my pinky finger is a size 3, so I know that that's definitely not gonna fit in there. So the reason why I bought this at Holt Renfrew is because they had this for $200 cheaper than when I saw it at Essence. So Essence also has this exact same ring for 815 Canadian dollars, but at Holt's it was 615. So I'm not sure why there was a price discrepancy or why Holt's had it a little bit cheaper. Maybe there was a price increase and they just haven't changed their pricing yet, but I wanted to get this at Holt's because obviously it was cheaper. They only had a size 7 and an 8. They didn't have the size 6, which is what I thought I needed to get, but I was hopeful that I would fit the size 7, and I do, which is great. So I'm glad that I sized up, because if it didn't fit, I would have had to return it and get the one from Essence, which is more expensive. So yeah, I'm glad this fits. I recommend sizing up, especially if you are using it for your middle or your index finger. And if you can try these on in store, that's just so much better. I think I eventually want to get another one, maybe with diamonds, but I think that's going to be way out into the future. I'm so glad that I got this one. I think it's the perfect addition to my everyday jewelry collection. I'll also show you guys what it looks like when you kind of put each ring in 3 different fingers. So this is also another way to wear it, though it's a little bit hard because you can't really like move your fingers all that much. I mean, you could, but it's a little bit restricting. So that's this is what that looks like. So in love with this piece. I'm so glad that I got it, and for slightly cheaper than what I would have if I bought it elsewhere. I'll have all the details down below and links to this exact one as well. Okay, I also wanted to show you guys what I wear on an everyday basis in terms of my jewelry collection. So we'll kind of start off with rings because we were just talking about rings. First one I wanted to talk about is this pinky ring that I got from Kin Studio. Kin is a LA-based Asian and women-founded brand. I love all of their pieces and I cannot wait to add more. It's just really expensive because of the duties when you order it from the US and get it shipped over to Canada. I decided to go with the pinky ring first because I liked how this pinky ring is bigger than most. It's very substantial, not just in weight, but just like in how it looks. If I didn't have my Spinelli ring, like I could just go out and wear a pinky ring and it looks like, again, like I've accessorized and it just kind of can stand on its own, which is what I really like. I also had it engraved with my initial. Right there, you can add whatever initials you want, and it's a very good quality. It's 14 karat gold ring that I wear on an everyday basis, and I usually wear it on my right hand. I'll talk about these beaded ones after, but the other one that I wear every single day, this one I never take off, this Figaro bracelet from Starling Jewelry. This is actually one of my first fine jewelry pieces. This is a 14 karat gold Figaro bracelet. And I never take this off because it's just so comfortable, and sometimes I even forget that I have it on. I don't wear this one every day, but this is something that I'm just wearing now, especially in the summer. I just want to add a little bit of color. I bought this in a market here in Vancouver. I love that little mushroom piece right there. And then moving on to this arm, this is my Cartier Tank Louis watch, my prized possession. This is in the gold case with the brown alligator strap. I also wanted to get this in a black crocodile strap from Cartier. They're just very expensive, which is why I haven't bought it yet, but this is also a piece that I wear on an everyday basis, and I almost always wear it on my left hand. Then getting into some earrings, I'll show you guys my favorite earrings. These are a 10 millimeter 10 karat gold hoops. They're a bit of a chunky hoop. This is from Melanie Alt, and I wear these ones every single day. I do take them off when I am showering as well as sleeping because it's not that comfortable sleeping with hoops on, but I do put them on every single day. I love these because they're very chunky, and with my short hair, I just think that it adds a little bit of something there. Okay, sorry about that. My camera died, but I think we were talking about my necklaces. So the very first thing I always wear is this necklace. This is from, actually my chain is from a boutique in New York. It's just a very simple 14 karat gold chain. I'll take it off for you guys so you can see. And then I've got a charm on it that, again, I bought from Starling Jewelry. This is one of their birth flower charms, and I had it engraved in the back. So I was born in May, and the birth flower for May is Lily of the Valley. They also come with a very small diamond in the middle, as you can see. And then in the back, I had mine engraved to say courage. And then this beaded pearl necklace is also from them. I don't wear this every time, but when I want to add a little bit of something, I will. And then this one I had just put on for this video, but this is a fun little like summer piece. Again, this was bought in a market here in Vancouver. It kind of adds this beaded jewelry piece that I have going on. So those are my everyday pieces that I always wear without fail. And then I want to show you guys what is in my jewelry box, or I guess this is technically a watch box. I bought this from Missouri maybe like 2 years ago when I started collecting all of these pieces. I wanted to have a place to keep it safe, and yeah, that's why I bought this. I also have it monogrammed with my initials in it, RM. And I love the size of this because it is so travel friendly. You can definitely bring this on your travels if you want to keep all of your jewelry safe. So this is what mine looks like right now. Maybe I'll start off with the biggest piece, which is this Seiko watch. So before I had bought my Cartier Tank Louis, I had this watch. Obviously the Cartier Tank is a bit of an investment, so I wanted to see if the style of this like rectangular watch would look good on me. Prior to this, I didn't really have a watch that I wore on an everyday basis, so I wanted to get the Seiko watch to kind of trial out the style. So this is what they look like side by side. As you can see, they are very similar, and I think the Seiko is just a dupe for the Cartier Tank, but it's honestly such good quality that I would highly recommend it to anyone who is looking at this design. It's a perfect piece to start off with, especially if you are looking to upgrade your watch or you're just looking at this specific type of watch design for yourself. This is the one that I started with, and it's got, I think, gold plated with the black strap, and then at the back it just looks like this. So this is my other watch that I really haven't been using since I got the Cartier, but I like that it's got a black strap. The other piece I want to talk about is this silver cuff. If you guys are into jewelry at all, you know what this cuff reminds you of, or what this cuff is a dupe of. This is very, very, very similar to the Tiffany bone cuff that has been so famous all over social media. I just put it on this arm right now just so you guys can see what it looks like. So it is giving Tiffany bone cuff, but for a fraction of the price. And I bought this when I was in Spain, and it was like €8, and I don't regret it. Ever since I bought it in Spain, I like wore it every single day after that. But right now I'm taking a break from it. It's definitely not like an everyday jewelry piece, just because it's a little bit, it's like a lot. I feel like I would wear this when I'm going out for dinners or going out on a date. Like, I think that that's such a cute little piece to add to your jewelry stack. So I love this one. I think the place I bought it from is called Pull and Bear. So if you guys were looking for a similar one, I would highly recommend this. Let's talk about necklaces. So I'm gonna take this one off. I'm very into pearls, and I collaborated with a jewelry designer here in Vancouver to create this collection of jewelry pieces, specifically like pearl pieces, for my small business. And we did the launch last year, and honestly it was such a success. I decided not to bring them back just because I wanted it to be more of a limited collection, but this is what this pearl necklace looks like on me. I just think that it's the most classic looking, like chic piece, especially for the summer. I love a pearl necklace in the summer, so I definitely had to keep one for myself. So I do have 2 pearl necklaces. So I've got a mini one, and I also have just a regular sized pearl necklace. Now we can talk about some earrings. So these are kind of like my backup pair of earrings. I love myself some hoops, and this was a gift from my boyfriend, I think last Christmas. They're also from Melanie Olb. I really like these if I just want something simple and I don't want to wear my thicker bold hoops. Last month when we were in Toronto, my boyfriend's mom also gifted me these gold earrings. I want to say they're 22 karat gold, just because of how rich this gold is compared to my 14 karat gold. But I don't really have a ton of like dangly longer earrings, so I'm glad to have these in my collection, and it was so sweet of her to gift them to me. The last thing I want to end off on are some rings. So the first one is this B ring. This is from Majuri. I think they still have this in their collection, but I like to wear this as a pinky ring. This was given to me as a gift from my friend, and I like to double up my pinky ring. So I'll wear it like this sometimes without this, because I think that that might be too much, but I'll wear my pinky rings doubled up like this sometimes, and I really like that look. And then the last thing I want to talk about is this Ultra Human ring. This is actually a tech item, or a tech jewelry piece. I've already mentioned this before, but this is a gold ring that actually tracks your sleep. So you would wear this while you're sleeping, and you also wear this on a day-to-day basis. I have been wearing this a lot. I didn't wear it while I was on vacation just because I didn't want to lose it, but I have been wearing this quite a bit. I really recommend the Ultra Human rings, especially if you're looking for an alternative to the Aura ring. They do have an app that you don't have to pay for, which is incredible. And it just gives you stats on like how well you've slept, and it also kind of gives you notifications during the day to let you know the most ideal time to sleep, etc. So this is my Ultra Human ring, and I got this in gold. It comes in black as well as silver, I believe. It's very slim and really just is the perfect addition. Like, if I just had it like this, I feel like it doesn't even seem like it's a tech piece, if that makes sense. That is the last thing that I wanted to show you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about any of the pieces that I shared with you, let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, you guys.